start now?
Yes, please.
Good morning, friends, and good morning, ma'am. So, before I start with my topic today, which is red ocean and blue ocean strategy, I would just like to explain you this picture. Here we see a scuba diver who's sitting on a boat and thinking whether to jump left or to jump right? So this scuba diver is the company who's coming new to a market. And red ocean, it comprises of all the big competitors and all, and blue ocean is empty. So as the sport says, jump in with everyone else or just jump alone. Okay, so coming back to my topic for today's presentation is blue ocean strategy versus red ocean strategy. So in this presentation, I would like to cover what is blue ocean, its advantages, disadvantages, few examples of it, what is red ocean, its advantages, disadvantages, and few examples of it, and last but not least, the differences between red ocean and blue ocean strategies. Okay guys, so can anyone tell me what is a blue ocean strategy? Any guesses, guys?
New product launch in the market.
Exactly. So as we see in this picture, it's written blue ocean, free sailing with no market competition. We have no one in the market except us. We are the market maker. We are a new demand creator. This is what happens in a blue ocean strategy. So talking about the advantages now, blue ocean strategy has three main advantages. Firstly, it's simple, it's free, and is faster. Why is it simple? Because there's no other competitor in the market. Why is it free? Because it's free of competition. And why is it faster? Because whenever we enter in a market where there is already pre-existing players, we can't enter the market so fast. There are many rules to be followed, there are many market segmentation we need to be done, but in blue ocean strategy, it's nothing like that. We create our own market, right? So one very good example I can give is Uber for the previous slide. They were the first one to get in with cab business online through app, right? So now, as we all know, in any strategy there's advantage as well as some disadvantages. So blue ocean strategy has these following disadvantages. The main disadvantage, as you can see in this picture, the guy is standing on, is risk. The main thing we face in blue ocean strategy is risk. So there are a few types of risk here. One is search risk, one is planning risk, one is scale, and one is business model. Search risk in the sense we need to search out the product which can create new demand. Not only product, it may be services also. Planning risk, we have to make proper planning as on when to launch the product, to target which market segment, and how to create new demand. Scale risk and business model risk is that scale. For example, I'll tell you, when we go for a red ocean strategy, we need to follow a proper scale in which our competitors are. But in blue ocean, we need to take ourselves to one scale higher. We take ourselves a scale higher so that we can innovate something, we can create something which can capture the market. So scale risk is a very big risk because as soon as we achieve that scale higher, we achieve the market. We create a new blue ocean strategy. Business model risk, a proper business model. For example, again I'll go back to Uber. They had a proper business model and now it has transformed itself to a red ocean strategy where Ola came, Taxi for sure came, and all competitors are coming. But they were the first to take this risk and make a proper business model. Coming on to a few examples. Guys, can you tell me who were the first company to produce a copier? Xerox, exactly. So Xerox was the one to produce these bulky copiers and very costly ones, which was not possible to be bought by any consumer at their home for their convenience. So Canon, as you all know, the company famous for their digital cameras, printers, computers, etc. They came out with the first desktop copier. It's a small machine which can be placed in our own home and we can have a copier of our own. It has the features of scan, copy and print as well as color prints. So they were the first to come in with this printer, and later followed by HP, Epson, and so on. The second example is the Ford Model T. In 1908, cars were really expensive. It came for $1,500, which was double the annual income of common people that time. They were not able to purchase cars. Then Ford introduced a new model known as T in 1908 and had a price strategy first with $850, and later they came down to $609 and $240, which is nearly half the annual income of the local consumers. So this particular car made it affordable for the consumers. So this is a car following Blue Ocean strategy because this is the first car which was reliable, durable, and easy to fix, and easy for the consumers of low range or not big pocket buyers, as we all know. And it came with only one color, that's black. So now, coming to the second part of my presentation, Red Ocean strategy. Red Ocean strategy, full of competitors, full of existing big players in the market, as we see in this picture. Red Ocean is an ocean full of sharks, and you need to jump into it. To survive, either be a bigger shark or come in with a cage so that the shark don't attack you, right? So Red Ocean says companies compete for customers, right? Here we compete for customer. There are limited customer and there are a large number of sellers who are competing amongst themselves to attract customer towards themselves. Okay, now talking about the advantages of Red Ocean strategy. Firstly, it has a market structure. Any Red Ocean strategy, they follow any one of this market structure to get in the market. Preferably they go for oligopoly and market competition, because for a new firm, monopoly and monopoly is not possible for the first time. Right. And the second one is competitive advantage. We learn from the mistakes of our competitors. Our competitors make some mistake, we learn from them, we don't repeat the mistake. Right? We don't have this advantage in Blue Ocean because there's no other competitor to learn from. Here we get that advantage of learning. And there's a pre-existing demand in the market. Red Ocean, we don't create demand. We attack the demand which is already there in the market. We try to fit ourselves in that demand and supply that product or service. Talking about the disadvantages, there are two disadvantages which are major for Red Ocean strategy. I'm sorry, ma'am, it's a mistake. It will be Red Ocean strategy. So, one of them is stiff competition, and another one is zero-sum game. Stiff competition, as we all know, if I'm running in a 100-meter race, only I can come first, or anyone else can come first. No two people can come first together. Can we? No. That's a rare case on the racetrack, but we can't. So, we need to compete with all the rest. So if we are here, we are happy. We are there, we are gone. That's the main thing about stiff competition. The second thing, it says zero-sum game. Now guys, can anyone tell me what is zero-sum game all about?
If my company is making profit, and if suppose your company and my company is one competition,
Right.
my company is making profit, it's your loss.
Exactly. Zero-sum game means when we both, or suppose I take two examples of two companies, A and B. So if A and B are producing the same product and consumers are going and buying the product from company A. So company A is gaining and who's losing?
B.
Company B is losing as usual. So this is one disadvantage of Red Ocean strategy. See, one company profits and another goes for losses. Okay, the best example anyone can give of Red Ocean strategy. Patanjali. It just killed the FMCG market nowadays, right? There were Colgate, there were Nestle, there were so many companies, and suddenly this guy Ramdev comes out with Patanjali, and he makes product of each and every end of FMCG, right from soap, shampoo, face wash, amla juice, atta, and what else, right? And he is one of the leading industry taker nowadays. He's a nightmare for the other FMCG industries. So they came into a Red Ocean strategy where there's already players are already there, and they were the first. They are trying to come from here to here, right? Okay, so the next example I'll go for is the Indigo Airlines. Guys, who was the first one to come out with airlines in India?
Air India.
Air India, right? So Air India was already there, and later Indigo, SpiceJets, they all entered into a red ocean strategy, right? So now here you can talk about Indigo and Mr. Malia's Kingfisher. Even they entered into a red ocean strategy, but they are vanished from the industry right now. But Indigo survived and they are doing quite well right now. So Indigo, SpiceJet, Kingfishers are also example of red ocean strategy. Now the main thing is the difference between the both, right? So as we see, red ocean strategy compete in existing marketplace, it creates uncontested marketplace. So red ocean strategy mein you need to compete with existing players, and in blue ocean you need to make your own market. Beat the competition, make the competition irrelevant. So red ocean mein you need to beat the competition, and in blue ocean you make the competition irrelevant. There is no competition for you at all. Right? The third point says exploit existing demand. Like I told you all in the previous slide, there's already demand is there, they are exploiting the demand. But in blue ocean, they capture new markets. They make new markets. Price taker and price maker, as we all know. Red ocean, there is a lot of competitors. You need to take price from the market. Colgate is selling toothpaste 10 rupees. You can't just come and make a toothpaste of same quality, same quantity and offer price of 20 rupees. No one is going to buy from you, right? So you become a price taker. But in case of blue ocean, you become a price maker. Because there's no one else in the market with the same price. So you make your own price. Thank you.